You know, the realization that we're not living in the present moment is the first step to, I feel like, truly attaining your goals. You only have so much time, and the only time you have is in the present moment. That's the only time you actually have to work. You actually have to do the things you love doing. And I just realized this recently, that like I don't really take that much time to myself. Like whether it be like TikTok, entertainment, YouTube, like how much time am I actually taking outside of my obligations to actually be there with myself and learn about who I am? You know, be present with myself rather than just taking on a prescription that, you know, you get from everybody else. That's what it's about, I feel. Realizing who you are in your place in your own society. And I don't mean like society in the grand way, I mean how you relate to yourself. I feel like there's a lot more to find out about who we are in the present moment than, you know, than meets the eye. I feel like we never truly know ourselves. He who thinks the journey is over is the one that's truly lost.
We are out here doing a hike. Huh? We're gonna give you a gentle brush, my love. Very gentle, very nice. She's a gentle girl. Java, would you like me to clean your feeties? Come on, up. You can look up, buddy. Hi, I just finished work, and then I got distracted and watched an hour-long documentary on the Pira people and the nature of their linguistic enigma, which is really cool. As someone who is an amateur linguist, polyglot, etc., I'm very interested in how language shapes our consciousness, our experience, etc. And it is really cool to see they don't have recursion. So not that recursion is when you can kind of pretty much compound sentences with like and just continue on thoughts. Not that they don't continue on your thoughts, but their language structure is very present orientated, more succinct, I would say. And it's just the fact that it's so present orientated, they don't have tenses for future and past. It's just all talking about the now, which is really cool because you can see how people who live solely on the present are so content and just know that the land provides, the moment provides. They know what they need to do to sustain themselves at any given moment. So it's very much a language of that just allows them, I feel like, that mental real estate to appreciate and just deeply delve into the now. And I see this a lot in documentaries with of people who live in cultures that are very isolated from modern human culture, that are very community oriented and traditional. I saw this one recently where this one person brings someone from a very deep indigenous Amazonian tribe. They very much live off the grid, and they brought them to like a super modern city. And the one comment that the indigenous person made was like, people are just living for their things or something of that sort. It's like sad to them that people are living in such states, just kind of worshiping their things. And you know, I have a lot of stuff you can see in my office, like everything you need, and there's this weird part of me that, like, you know, wants more, you know, and then I have this time to reflect, and it's like, what is that more that I want, and what would it provide me? And it's because I've been so entrenched in this culture of capitalism and materialism. I am often very aware of it as well, like, but you know, it's a balance. I do appreciate modern amenities. I enjoy them. I don't really want to rough it. So, you know, there's also that. But I also have to keep cognizant of that fact that I don't want to worship my things. I want to appreciate them. I really, 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 really do. But I thought that was a really cool, very cool to see how those people's language constructs their worldview and their experience and their consciousness, and how entrenched I am. We are living in such a complex, convoluted, not even linguistically, but just generally state of being in existence. And language is energy, words are energy, it affects a lot. That means our internal states can be overly complex for what? But, you know, I can't help it now, but I can take this teaching with me, realizing that I am happy where I am, happy with the things that I have, still love working towards something, but I shan't fixate, and I should enjoy the moment and just experience life and presence. Something I've been doing a lot recently, which is why I've also been off YouTube for so long, because I could not be bothered to be perceived. I could not be bothered to, you know, take videos of everything. Coming back to this, I think it's a form of me just appreciating moments where I can, and almost harnessing the present where I can. But I love documenting, sharing, and being able to archive and look back at life. But I always have to remind myself to be strategic, because life is balanced. I need to be present as well. So yeah, that's kind of where my head is at right now. It's good to be back.
So first step is awareness, second step is breaking the neural pathways, and the third step is
No, you know what? I'll send you a photo. Oh, it's here. Wakeboarding champion.
Oh, he work surfs out there?
Stars fell around me like your hand above my head when you said he'll grow out of it. I think you